of two. And of course, you know what time it is actually that moment where we need to dive into the affairs of our country and also even our institution as a whole lot of activities have been going on, and so of course a lot of things have been making waves on the media, which has a call for some persons have actually been coming out to have a say on most of these happenings. And of course, as we are here, we will also be doing justice and looking at most of those issues and most of these matters, of course, that has been presented. And if you actually one person that loves going through the media space and of course getting to know what is actually happening out there, I think you will agree with me that there are a lot of issues there out there in our country, and I think this is actually a good one. And I think I should say the development here in Cross River State, where the executive governor of Cross River State, Prince Bassey Edetutu, have actually inaugurated a new security outfit in the state known as Operation Awkward. The name might actually sound funny to some persons out there, known as Operation Awkward. And of course, the name Awkward translated in English means bee. And so many persons out there have actually been like, I've come out to ask questions as to why state security outfit always give a certain kind of names, like we had under the administration of Governor Benedict Ayade, which we saw then Operation Akbaku. And of course, now we are seeing Operation Awkward. And I think, like persons have been asking questions, I think at this moment, it is not just about looking at the name, but I think the most important thing is looking at the aims and objectives of these security outfits. The way they tend to operate, and of course the way they tend to go about with their the activities. This is what we will be looking at today on today's edition of State of the Nation, and trust me, it's definitely going to be an amazing one with me here in the studio. Don't forget, my name is Okun Ofion, the Catalyst, and also we bring to you States of the Nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, don't forget, you can always follow us on official Facebook page, Radio International, on Twitter, Instagram at Unicore1. Keep it locked down with us. I'll be a quick break, and when we're back, we'll move to talk about the topic for All right, guys, welcome back from that short break. It is still the State of the Nation on Unico 103.5, your number one and darling radio station right in the prestigious University of Calabar, and it's 17 minutes gone past the hour of 2. My name is Ofiondi Katalis, and of course, right here, your host for the States of the Nation. And like we discussed before we went on that short break, I told you guys that when I am back, we will be looking at the issue of Nigeria's security, and specifically, we'll be looking at we're taking Cross River State as a case study. Reason why we will be diving into this discussion is in regards to the new development that arose in the state yesterday, where the executive governor of Cross River State, Prince Bassey Edetutu, inaugurated, of course, a new security outfit in the state known as Operation Awkward. And of course, Operation Awkward comes forth to kill the already existing operation, which was known as Operation Akbako. And of course, the governor, Prince Bassey Edetutu, still went ahead to present 30 vehicles. Of course, the aim of this Operation Awkward in Cross River State is to fight crime in Cross River State. And like the governor of Cross River State, Bassey Otu, reaffirmed that his administration commitment to security in Cross River State is very sacrosanct, and by so doing, he had to rename the state's joint security outfits, renaming them from Operation Akbaku to Operation Awkward, and Efik Wat, which means B, and he also went ahead to equip them with 30 operational vehicle. Of course, like some persons out there already saying that this marks the first phase of a larger plan to deploy a total of 100 vehicles to enhance security operations across the state. Now, the joint comprised of personnel both from the Nigeria Navy and even the Department of the DSS, Immigration Service, and even. And if you all can remember, if we can all remember, that was on December 2020. We saw the former governor of the Cross River State, Governor Benedict Ayade, coming out to launch a security outfit in Cross River State, which was known as Operation Akmako, still a special joint security team to combat rampant kidnapping, of course, in the state, and also to enhance their operation. We saw that the governor of the then governor of Cross River State, Ayade, actually handed over 100 patrol vehicles fitted with communication gadgets, 10 power bikes, and drones to the operation. And following his footsteps, we saw that on yesterday, which was a Thursday, February 13, 2025, we also saw the official handover ceremony, which was attended by senior government officials and security heads. And like I said, Prince Bassey Otu happens to be the governor of Cross River State, keeps on emphasizing that the state can let go of all the criminal activities, of course, going on in the state. But then there still remains some troubling questions, and most of these troubling questions has to do with the rising insecurity that we keep on having, that we keep on witnessing, despite the fact that we are a day in, day out, we are seeing new development in the security agencies. Of course, while I do not actually have a particular name for the suspects who are behind the rising insecurity, of course, the killing and kidnapping in the country, of course, are officially arrested, and we know also miscreants. There are also miscreants among most of the political elites who still come forward to threat most of the insecurity that we witness. However, I feel personally that a good move for the state. However, like I said earlier, that some persons already have come out and begin to criticize this move, asking what is the essence, But then it is also pertinent also to know that the Cross River State now is not just is not like having the Operation Akbako and also having the Operation Okwo that was newly launched yesterday, but now just having Operation Okwo, which is taking over, it's just more like a renaming of the already existing security outfit, joint security task force, which was known as Operation Akbako. So it's more like a renaming, because some persons have been asking questions. Now we now have Operation Akbako, we now have Operation Okwo. So that is actually the name. While we'll be moving down to the streets, of course, to welcome people's opinions on this new development, it is also pertinent that is by the governor of Cross River State, Prince Bassey Edetutu, is one move that some of the political elites in Cross River State have come out to praise, have come out to acknowledge that it is a very good one. But then, how about you? What's your take on this new development? You feel it's actually a good one? Of course, we keep on saying that security is everyone's business. If you see something, definitely you need to come out. You need to say something. And of course, also, in as much as security is everyone's business, we cannot also shy away from the fact that we can't do the job all ourselves. So we need the government to come in, because after all, was the primary assignment of the government of the day to protect lives and property. And in protecting lives and property, it's not just by saying it, it's by working through actions, and of course establishing the right channels for the right sources that can tackle most of these issues. And of course, we feel that this is what the governor of Cross River State has just embarked on, to see how the issue of insecurity can actually be a past in the state. So we'll be taking a walk down to the street, get people's opinion on this. Just in case you are joining us now, or you are tuning in, this is still the State of the Nation on Unico 103.5, your number one and darling radio station, right in the prestigious University of Calabar. My name is Ophion. Minutes already gone past the hour too, and say that we are actually going to be leaving you guys a short today, because we actually have a special program actually coming your way. You know, today is actually Valentine, right? And of course, Unico Radio have actually got something special. Yeah, when I say something special, trust me, it's a very, very special. We actually have something special that will be coming your way shortly. So now I'm moving down to get people's reaction on the issue of the newly launched joint security task force in Cross River State. We've had some persons coming out to say that the newly launched security outfit known as Operation Okwo, it shows that there is zero tolerance for any forms of crime in Cross River during and after season of sweetness administration. Some persons have come out, of course, to congratulate His Excellency Prince Bassey Edetutu, saying that this is actually an impressive one. Some people will still have to existing joint task force, of course, operating in Cross River State. Of course, like I said earlier, now some person asking questions. My only problem is that in the next 6 months, we won't even recognize this cast again. Then I think this is also one thing that we will need to look, and of course, the governor really needs to look. I think this is actually a very important point that one person actually raised, that the vehicles that have been distributed for this very purpose, to tackle security challenges in the state, of course, that has been distributed by the governor, in 6 months to come, you might likely not recognize most of this vehicle. And of course, I think that is true, because I think one thing that we lack very well, and I think the governor really needs to take these vehicles. Of course, these vehicles are vehicles that we're supposed to maintain and also make sure that used to serve the purpose in which it was being it was being brought in for. But you get to realize that when it comes to security vehicles, it's always only new, fresh at maybe the first instance, maybe first 2 months, but afterwards, in most cases, you even get not to see most of those vehicles, and this brings a question of when does this vehicle get to go, and maybe we can say that most definitely gets poor. And now, when it gets poor, what happens to it? Is it that it is being abandoned, or it's just been left there? These are critical questions, and of course, it's also a question which needs of attention to be dived into, because in as much as persons are coming out and giving the governor an upload for very move, it is also necessary that let's say in the next 1 year, in the next 6 months, PC, we can also cross variants can still turn eye and get to see those vehicles and know, okay, this thing that was actually being done 6 months ago or 1 year ago is still in existence, and of course it's actually a good one. Now also have some person coming out to say, okay, the governor should ensure that they are equipped with modern day security devices and create a conducive environment for locals to give information to security agency without risking their lives. Of course, that's actually a good one. Of course, also what we anticipate, this is quite impressive. Kudos to His Excellency for doing the progressive part. Of course, kudos to the Excellency for bringing this forward. His Excellency, you are God saying, wow, I think we've actually been getting much more accolades there for this very move. Another one, Cross River is really in safe hands. Of course, these are most of the reactions coming out from people. They're impressive to consolidate on the security cameras, and we actually hope that this is definitely going to bring a peaceful coexistence in Cross River State. A project ahead, one van should be stationed at Army Junction and permanently, not for night extortions by the officers, but for security monitoring for buses coming to Calabar late. I think this is actually a suggestion from someone out there that of those vans stationed at Army Junction. I think definitely we have the essay to the on security matters. Of course, they know too well what they should do, and definitely I believe that they are going to do what needs to be done, of course, to see that the security mindset, of course, that is being brought forth is being established. Of course, is also being followed accordingly for the betterment of the state, and hope this will reduce the price of owning the state. Anyways, like some persons have actually come out to say Operation that the Okwo, of course, like so many persons know that the name, in fact, let's just talk about the English aspect, which is B. B, of course, for all that we know, is actually what he said that so many persons are actually scared of, but also it is also one that produces. Yes, and of course, I think maybe this is why the name was actually being given the Cross Riverians, and also Cross River State there have been this slogan of Season of Sweetness that has been making waves, and of course has been in existence for the past 1 year and 6 months. So this is actually a great one, and of course we look forward to see what will definitely come out of this, and what this new security outfit will bring on board to Cross Variants. But also another big concern is that this we've actually witnessed situations whereby most of these joint task force gets to harass innocent citizens. This is also one thing where the security agencies will really need to be trained on. Innocent person, of course, should be protected, and the aim and objectives of the security outfit should actually be targeted towards those who are committing crimes, and should not call for harassment, and also a situation whereby people will no more be feeling safe due to their existence. It is believed that this is definitely going to help, and we look forward to see what this will bring on for Cross Riverians. I wish I could still go forward, continue with this, but like I said, that I will be doing the today's edition of State of the Nation will be making 30 minutes, and of course, it's 31 minutes already gone. And of course, I'll be right back here with you on Monday. For today, I'm gonna say thank you for always being with me. Thank you for always tuning to Unique 103.5. I know thank you is not enough with what else can I offer than to say thank you so much. And like I keep on saying, remember, in all your dealings, in all your doings, in anything you do, remember that security is everyone's business. If you see something at you, so you make sure you say something. My name is Ophion again.